making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's our visitors and our home team. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His team 1-0 following the season opening win last Sunday. His counterpart on the other side, the coach of the home team. His guys, on the other hand, couldn't pull one out last week in the opener, so they're looking for their first win at home here in Week 2. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
On the move left. Now he'll run. Third down, 3 to go.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line. That's all. 3 plays to start. Quick first down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away. Brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss, and he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Haskins. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, they'll go with Haskins. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Handoff here with Haskins. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Now for the point out. He's got it. And his guys will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense going to take over now for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 15-yard pickup there. And that will be a 1st down.
46-yard line.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. Now he takes off. And he will slide at the end, give him about 5. And now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They run over center with Robinson. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
At the 43-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. Right back to him on 1st down. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 43-yard
Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another 1st down. A gain of 12. Result is a 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard
Give him
line.
15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his 1st target. I don't think it's going to be his last. So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and there's not going to be a lot of gain.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on, and he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
No issues there. This one is good. And the visitors, they're on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready for their second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. The throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. And some good running there. That's a 1st down up to the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Haskins. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Smith to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. This brought in out past the 20. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. They'll muck him down just shy of the 40. 16 yards on the game and a quick 1st down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 15 on that game. That's enough for a 1st down.
1st down.
Here's Robinson. This time they're ready for him. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Tight end on the move left. Back to throw. That is caught. It's Robinson. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
When you can bring quarterbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 18-yard line.
Off the play fake. Smith. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 46.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
Just past midfield.
He'll run with Haskins. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
Down behind the line of
This
scrimmage.
is 3rd and 6.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Out wide, that's Robinson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 20.
This one tapped forward on the pop pass. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. He'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he is on to kick it away. Now fair catch is called for and made right there at the 45. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. On the give, Haskins. They finally get him down inside the 20, but it looks like this one is going to come back. Working out of the gun, Smith fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Oh, they'll get the penalty yardage back here. Pickup of 10, and it will be 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Smith. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. On the carry, it's Haskins. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 36-yard line.
Smith. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
We spend so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on 3rd down, and give yourself a chance.
He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line.
At their own 19.
The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll begin here on the ground. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 20, here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's the punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. Perhaps he didn't get all of it. Their catch is taken right around midfield. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a 1st down. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. 1st and 10 now from the 36. On the ground is Haskins. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Smith now. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
To throw is Smith. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the 1st down.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Back is Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Now Kevin O'Connell will send out the field goal unit. This from 34 yards. His kick is good. And his guys go out to a 10-3 lead. So still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away.
Really impressive way to close out this 1st half. I mean, you think about it, Mike, they come away with points. They leave virtually no time remaining for their opponent to possess the ball. And on top of that, they get the ball first coming out of the break, so they'll get a chance here to double up points if they can have a good opening possession in the 2nd half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the 2nd half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Hey, Scott, thank you. Rain only intensifying now as the teams have come back out. This figures to be a wet and wild 2nd half to come. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The home team's offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. The 3rd quarter begins with a run.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they put him down for a short gain.
And he would hit forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Now Smith. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Gain of 16 for the man who wears 16. And a 1st down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another 1st down. A run on 1st and goal. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up
Smith from the gun. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within 1 possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And his guys will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They're in a 10-point hold, 13-3, as this drive starts with 1st down. This drive will start on the ground. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. From the 46. Here's 2nd down and 4.
2nd and 4.
That's a 1st down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 4. On the option, here's Robinson. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 5. Result is a 1st down.
Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
And it's third down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down. Now give on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. It's third and 4. From the shotgun, Smith. The throw here is complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup of 14 on that one. And that will be a first down. A handoff here with Haskins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Smith. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And 11.
Smith to throw. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On second down, they'll run. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Third, they need 8.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up third down and 8.
Now they'll set up to throw. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. This fielded inside the 35, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Again, they'll go with Haskins. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Smith going to keep this himself. A gain there of 15. That's enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The advantage to this play call, Mike, is as an offense, you now can account for one extra defensive player. In this case, it's the quarterback reading the end. He goes after the running back. He pulls it, keeps it himself, picks up the first down.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Smith. Quickly to the outside and complete. Here's third and 7.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it third and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. In trouble, and down he goes.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
So on fourth down, they'll call out the field goal unit. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And his guys will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. It's first down, and they'll run. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here's a second and 3 from the 33.
Second and 3.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. And that will be a first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. We're just shy of midfield. Here's second down and 5. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So they come to the line for first down and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third.
They'll He'll try to run for it with Robinson. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, throws down for a...
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. Now, this looks like a design run.
And you can tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
They'll send their tight end left. Now this time, he'll set up to throw. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he will score. Game on. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The PAT, up and good. And the visitors are back within 6. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Going to return this from the 10. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. On the give, Haskins. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Oh, a loose football. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the 4th quarter.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
He'll look to throw. Pass to Robinson. He's got it. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
It's 4th down.
The pressure intensifies for 4th down and 3. They'll drop to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He will do it himself. He's in.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one.
16.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. Here's first down. Working out of the gun, Smith. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24.
Back to the air, it's Smith. Now he'll run it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Haskins. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Now on 2nd and long. To throw. Smith. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
To throw, here's Smith. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. And he'll finally be taken down. A massive play to get them on the border of field goal range. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. He'll run, and he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
It's a loss of 6. Brings up 3rd and
Smith
15.
from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. So now a big spot coming here. This a potential game winner. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This one he's gotta have. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. One final play. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute. And they're going to get out of here with a victory. So the fans going to head home happy It's a win for the hometown squad. They took this one down to the wire. The late field goal does the trick. Walk away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.